The Rarity Collection 2 swings have been some of the most interesting stuffs to observe on the open market. Let's pass on over to Market Watch. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. And yes, Kongs does have Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge available. Discount code MK40 is going to save you on your purchase over here, and that will qualify for free shipping. So what you're paying here is straight out the front door, shipped to your house, and you can open this product all you want. And of course, they also do have Infinite Forbidden as well. This is going to be the one that you're going to want to watch out here for sure. I have some crazy high expectations for that set. So kind of keep that in mind as we're heading on in to the future sets here. And yes, they also have tins available. Discount code MK40 is going to save you on your purchase for all of that. All right, so let's talk about the fall. Actually, I feel like this set tripped, spun around, hit its head a couple of times, and redid it a couple more times. I know it was some wacky, zany cartoon action there. Also, I tell you, one of you, if you leave a comment down below, one of you walk away with a booster pack, as per usual. Oh boy, so this set. So there are a lot of fears with this, and I mention this every single video now, I feel like, where people are like, something's going to get banned in here, something's going to get banned in here, I'm not going to buy anything. Okay, well then don't touch the IP and the app out. The market's naturally taking care of that right now. I mean, you're at $68 and $67. Both the Appo and the IP, as of filming this today, this morning, have both settled at about $68, which is actually pretty impressive to see that huge drop. Droll and Lockbirds, this is where you're starting to see another quarter century buyout, $53. Crossouts settling about 50, not really too crazy in terms of swings there. Ghost Ogre about 41. Cosmic kind of recovering off of its buyout. I mean, they were 42 when they shot up from 27. You're seeing that retrace of value following back down here. Ghost Mourner coming in at 40. Access Code Talker at 37. DD Crow down to 36. That's interesting. And the Altar Droll at 36. I like how people are finally starting to look at this and go, huh, maybe this is worth picking up. Dark Dragoon has actually fallen to the $34 range. Wow. Just as that time of year. $20 on the Underworld Goddess. Solemn Judgment coming in about 20. I'm surprised to see that Judgment is still holding at 20. Foolish at 18. Pot of Duality at 17. And of course, Garua at 17. Magician Souls on the follow-up at 17. Poly at 17. Charge 17. Wow, these are just, you know, it's just going to take a couple of buyouts for somebody to go through here and wreck these $17 QCRs. But I will say, in terms of your consistent value, this set is a lot more stable in the $15 range than we've seen before. Your Phantasmes at 15s, Guardian Chimeras at 14s, Spheres, nice 14 bucks. Pirulino, nice 12 now. Alternative, 15 bucks. Book of Moon coming in at 12. Fusion Deployment, 14. Purely at, 13 bucks. It's not bad. Hope Harbinger at 13, and Skill Drain at about 13 to 14. We're actually looking pretty stable there, quite honestly. Econ is a $12 card. That's disgusting. Ray Sloth has actually jumped up. These were $5 much earlier in the week. They've got jettisoned up to 14. $12 on Ultimate Slayer. Mind Controls, 12 bucks. Raikou, 12. That's actually not terrible. I think that one will get bought out for Edison. Gold Stark also at $12. 23 listings. That's interesting. And Saravis getting bought out up to 12. Well, I can't say that I'm not surprised to see that as well, considering a lot of your player base absolutely loves that. Boy. Damage because someone decided to attack cards that would stop his Kashtira plays, but he goes EXO every locals when Kashtira was at full power. This sounds like a him problem, but now that is my problem. Wow. I love how it's listed for $7, by the way. How do you expect to get $7 for that? Sure. I mean, it does qualify as damage, but okay. Crystal Wing, nice $11. Masquerade. Man, once again, these cards are holding some pretty crazy value across the board for these QCRs. Skullmeister's down to 9s, Omega down to 9, Solemn Warning down to 8. Wow. Okay then. Even MST is still an $8 card. That's actually insane. There's nothing else too crazy back here to think about, but your QCR market is pretty mellowed out. Now, where the real action is happening is back here in the Platinum Secret Rare department. Now, I've talked about in a couple of videos that Platinum Secret Rare has been, I think, everyone's favorite out of this set. They look like Starlight Rares, which is what people kind of want, and they have that blending feel, and they're extremely cheap for the way they look, which has led to a lot of repricing buyouts out here. Now, the Apo coming in at 18 to 20, not all that surprising. Your Droll at 15. Ghost Ogre, 9 listings at $18. Crossout, 21 listings at 17. IP at 33. On up to 37. Okay, Droll and Lockberg moving on up. DD Crow coming in at, well, I mean, you have this one, and then you're at $20. Okay, Cosmic Cyclones, 17 to 18. Access Code Talker, $12, 20 listings. And of course, Magician Souls dips down back here to 7. So, this is 10 Mourners at $10 to $11. Okay. Solemn Judgments, $5 to $6. Everything else back here looks like extremely high quantities, 30s to 34 listings. I guess your takeaway from this is, you know, in terms of what you want to see, I didn't expect Platinum Secret Rare to be the thing that just kind of pushed things off. I did expect some sort of real value in this set, but with it being the Platinums, though, that wasn't expected. I mean, your best-selling cards in this set, according to TCG, have been the IP and the Apo. Of course, most of your QCR stuff, yeah. And then, of course, Super Rare Crossout's still coming in about $3. A few people told me, you know, this card's going to be 50 cents by the end of the week, Robbie. No, it's actually gone up, which is disgusting, kind of think about. Crossout being super affordable. Even, you know, down here, the Secret Rare also, you know, jetting up, which means a lot more people are looking at this stuff. Even Super Access Code Talker back here, it's kind of low listings at $2. These are cards that people needed to be printed again so that they could actually pick up copies of these so they can actually play the game. Because unfortunately, you know, not having an access code talker in 2024 is not like the greatest hindrance in the world, but there are a lot of combo decks that need that access code talker to push through and, you know, just get the chance to close the game. And, you know, if you don't necessarily have the ability to do that, it's where you run into issues. Oh, look, more crossouts. Outside of that, yeah, Rarity Collection is going to continue to be a very interesting thing. Now, because of what we have seen in terms of Rarity Collection too, Purely Lily has actually been on the rise out here. You do see the jet down here coming off of its April mids, and then, you know, they hit the $14 mark, and I guess these swung back up. As of filming this right now, you're looking at about $25, but this is all because people can get, you know, Purely stuff came in QCR, so now the Purely enjoyers can get this. Now the people that have not been able to afford Purely can actually pick up the deck and actually be able to play it now, and maybe some high rarity. I mean, a $14 card, you know, you look at that, you're like, I want some nice Purely Lilies. Understandable. Sleepy Memory also has been on the jettison up here as well. Once again, you know, it's the same logic. You see cheap holo upgrade, and you're like, I can swing the $1 or $2 versus the 25 cents. I mean, we're all guilty of wanting to spend just a little bit more just to have the little nicer piece of bling in our deck. And, you know, I don't think that this is going to hold. You're probably going to see this maybe swing back down to $1 or $2 much later on. But considering your turnover here, it wasn't a great amount today. It was an okay amount, but it was just that. And then, of course, keep an eye on this thing. I think Beatrice is one of those cards kind of going forward that obviously you have the Brothers of Legend version and you have the ugly gold rare. Wow, I did not realize that the Field Center for Judge was $37. Keep an eye on the OG gold rare. You're looking at about $4. I do expect this card to probably get cratered into a Banhammer at some point, but with all that Fiendsmith stuff coming, this card is nuts. And, the Death of Heatwave. So this is actually hilarious. We're down to $11 to $12 on Heat Waves, because a lot of Tempai has just been kind of, you know, foregoing this card. It's still a very good card. I mean, you have a sale at $20, but still looking at about 15s for these, for the Star Strike Blast version. But, you know, your alternative prints down here are still doing pretty decently well, in my opinion. It's just, you know, you're not spending $20 a copy anymore for some of these. That's good. All right, so what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.